Hi friends, it's Mrs. Schmidt here with our book this week. This week our book is called Harrison P. Spader, Personal Space Invader. And an invader is somebody who goes into something. And as you can see, this lion is not happy, and this guy is Harrison P. Spader. And remember, our personal space is the space that belongs to us. Kindergartners, we did this lesson earlier this year and we used our hula hoops as our personal space reminder. Harrison P. Spader loved life and wanted to share his love with everyone. Do you notice everybody's faces around him? However, Harrison's overly joyful ways were causing problems. When Harrison was little, it wasn't a big deal, but the problem grew every year. He sat a little too close, shook hands a little too long, high-fived a little too hard, and hugged a little too much. And Harrison definitely did not know the definition of a close talker. Harrison P. Spader was a personal space invader. Do you see how he's enjoying it? But the lion is clearly not enjoying it. There was that time when Harrison played center field, kind of, and the other time when he went swimming with his friends. And who could forget the bus ride to the zoo or story time at the library? Again, look at all of his classmates' faces when he is not in his personal space. His family was used to being smothered in love. They were just that type of family. But after calls from teachers, coaches, and other parents, Harrison's dad knew he had to have a talk with Harrison. Harrison, I hear you're having a trouble staying in your own space, his dad said. Not really. I don't need much space, Harrison replied. No, but other people need their space, his dad reasoned. When I was your age, my mom taught me something called the space saver, his dad said. It's really simple. Your arms out to the front, then out really wide. Now place them back at your sides. If you can do the space saver without touching anyone, you have left a good amount of space, his dad told him. Harrison and his dad practiced the space saver over and over and over. By the end of the night, the entire family was doing it. The next day, Harrison used a space saver every chance he could. He loved it. Harrison even used it when he didn't need to, which he thought was extra clever. Do you notice the big gap in his line at school? However, his teacher and friends weren't impressed. How about this? Do you think that's too much space? After another phone call, Harrison's dad had a few reminders about personal space. I know you like the space saver, but sometimes it might be too crowded for it. Then just put your arms down, be still, and try to stay in your own space, his dad said. Oh, I got it, Dad, Harrison replied. So sometimes we have to be close, but we can still keep our personal space. And Harrison really did get it this time. On the bus ride to school the next day, Harrison wanted to squish in a seat with two of his friends. But Harrison found himself a seat with space instead, and that was just the beginning. Do you notice everybody's faces around him now? At his baseball game, Harrison really did play center field. And when he went swimming with his friends, he brought his own tube. And during story time, he actually sat on his own mat and didn't move it closer to anyone. This took extra restraint or self-control for Harrison, but he did it. Look at his classmates' faces and his teacher's face. They're all a lot happier. Harrison didn't get it right all the time. After all, nobody's perfect, and leaving personal space can be tricky, especially when you love life as much as Harrison does. But Harrison got it right most of the time, and that was a relief to everyone. Now remember to keep your personal space, especially when we are at home and we're all kind of close right now. Keep being respectful, responsible, and ready at your house. And keep turning in that work. I'm proud of all of you and all the hard work that you're doing. I miss you all so much.